Hi everybody, this is Lee and I'm talking about renewable energy with this video, specifically solar. The fact that Germany is converting a coal mine into a giant battery storage for surplus solar and wind. Germany is a leader in the renewable energy industry, both solar and wind, and they've made so many gains, dedicating many dollars in incentives to that industry. The results have been amazing. Japan also is a leader in renewable, and China and India are dedicating billions of dollars to expand their renewable energy industry. And so we come to North America and we find that Donald Trump is saying he wants to expand coal. And also, we come to North America and we find that in the state of Arkansas, as I stated in the previous video, that there were two parallel energy projects: a wind energy transmission line, which would have sent energy for domestic use, promoting energy independence for the state of Arkansas and also the state of Memphis, Tennessee. The energy would be generated in Oklahoma, sent into Arkansas, and then also sent into Tennessee. And that the legislative body, the congressmen of the state of Arkansas, have been blocking that project, despite the fact that Donald Trump has said that he wants to bring back jobs, that he wants to build our infrastructure, and that's what that is, an infrastructure project that would have expanded the renewable energy industry, um, helped us with energy independence because that energy is for domestic use, and it's being blocked. Instead, the fossil fuel pipeline that would send oil from Oklahoma through Arkansas into Tennessee, which would endanger multiple water sources, including the Mississippi River. But aquifers and municipal water sources all along the way throughout the state of Arkansas, plus the Mississippi River. And so that project was given the go ahead. And so the hypocrisy on those issues and the fact that there's just no explanation. They keep saying, well, jobs, jobs, jobs. Well, both of those projects provide jobs, but only one project provides jobs and energy independence, and that's the transmission line. So it's just mind blowing, mind boggling, the level of hypocrisy, and the false statements and the propaganda being used to justify one project and to kill the other. But anyway, back to Germany. I'm going to describe what's happening with this coal mine. This is at Eckelwatch. Germany converts coal mine into giant battery storage for surplus solar and wind power. And so it's an innovative project to turn a hard coal mine into a giant battery that can store surplus solar and wind energy and then release it when supplies are lean, when the sun is not shining, and when the wind is not blowing. And so this is the Prosper Haniel coal mine in the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia. It will be converted into a 200 megawatt pump storage hydroelectric reservoir that acts like a giant battery. And so the capacity is enough to power more than 400,000 homes. Okay, and so that mine has been in existence since about 1863 and was one of the few active coal mines in Germany. But it's slated for closure in 2018, and that's because federal subsidies are going to end for that. And so the thing is, the miners are still going to be employed. Even though the mine is closing, they will still have jobs, and it's because of this renewable energy project. And so, they're going to help convert it to its new function. And so, pump storage facilities are not new, but it's the first time that a coal mine will be used as part of the infrastructure. And so there's an explanation in this article for how it will work, the nuts and bolts and the mechanics of it. But anyway, the country of Germany is on track. Renewables supplied about 33% of German electricity in 2015, and that was according to Agora Energy Wind. And so they're so impressive that on a particularly windy or sunny day, that there's so much power generated in Germany that people are paid to use it. And so they have surplus. And so that's good, but their storage is an issue. And so they're working to have a method to store that energy. And so I'll post a link in the description and people can read more about this and contemplate the possibilities of what might happen if something similar, a project such as this, were embarked upon in either Pennsylvania or West Virginia or Kentucky. That, you know, jobs are, Donald Trump is saying he's going to bring coal jobs back. And then people are saying, well, there's probably a need to move forward and beyond what we were doing in previous centuries, that it's really time for North America to move forward. And I couldn't agree more that there are many innovative strategies and ideas that are being embarked upon all around the world. For instance, China is going to convert Chernobyl, that old nuclear power plant, into a solar power station. They're pumping billions of dollars into doing that. And that India has its own innovative uses for solar. And so, people are saying, okay, what about us? And it's state by state, apparently, that while there's no support as of yet or indication at the federal level that, it was a possibility, but it's looking kind of slim, that certain governors in certain of our United States are embarking on some projects such as this, checking out the financial feasibility, making efforts to keep people employed and to also strengthen infrastructure, and then also develop new energy sources for energy independence. So I'll post a link to this in the description and people can read more about what Germany's doing. And then let their minds loose. Imagine what would happen if something similar were to happen somewhere in our United States. Good luck.